Typhoon Ragasa floods Hualien, troops deployed. U.S. halts Taiwan-made giant bicycles over forced labor claim. Taiwan unemployment hits one-year high. Trump criticizes UN for failing to end wars. Trump says Kyiv can win back all of Ukraine from Russia. Korean Unification church leader arrested in bribery case. Canadian watchdog says TikTok child data protection inadequate. Chinese scientists report anti-aging breakthrough in primates.
Hello, I'm Johnny. Thank you for joining us on FUNDAY News. It's Thursday, September 25th, World Maritime Day, and here are your top stories. And for today's Taiwan news, strong Typhoon Ragasa circulation caused the Mataian Creek barrier lake to overflow, flooding Guangfu Township, Hualien. President Lai said the priority is finding missing persons, rescuing the trapped, and restoring communications. He noted central agencies, including the military, had prepared early. Over 27,800 troops were ready for rescue and evacuation. Giant Manufacturing, maker of the Giant brand, faces a trade dispute. U.S. Customs and Border Protection detained Taiwan-made bicycles and parts, citing forced labor. Giant said it will appeal, seeking cancellation and start contingency measures. The impact is estimated at 4 to 5% of revenue, depending on talks with CBP. Graduation season and reciprocal tariffs continue to hurt Taiwan's job market. In August, unemployment rose to 3.45%, up 0.05 points from July, marking 3 months of increase and a near one-year high. Unemployed total 415,000, with business closures up 3,000 and first-time job seekers and resignations each up 2,000. And in global news, President Donald Trump delivered a critical address to the United Nations General Assembly, charging the institution with failing to act on spiraling conflicts and immigration walls, and deriding its empty words that don't solve war. Trump also called climate change concerns a con job, saying international agreements to reduce global warming were destroying much of the free world with demands that industrialized nations disrupt their societies, even as developing ones continue to defy the rules.
I ended 7 wars, dealt with the leaders of each and every one of these countries, and never even received a phone call from the United Nations offering to help in finalizing the deal.
Instead, he urged the nations before him to forge a new path in partnership with Washington, saying he believed the organization has tremendous potential, while touting his own successes and sharply criticizing many of theirs. Since his last address to the Assembly 6 years ago, he said, "The guns of war have shattered the peace I forged on 2 continents." He highlighted his efforts to bring an end to 7 wars and conflicts in 7 months. While his relationships with many foreign leaders have improved this time around, Trump has not shied away from envisioning an expansionary image of American strength while imposing punishing tariffs on friends and foes alike.
U.S. President Donald Trump has said Kyiv can win all of Ukraine back in its original form, marking a major shift in his position on the war with Russia. In a post on his Truth Social platform, he said Ukraine could get back the original borders from where this war started with the support of Europe and NATO, due to pressures on Russia's economy. His comments came after the talks with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, held after Trump had addressed the UN General Assembly in New York on Tuesday.
Trump is a game changer by himself if he will be sure in Ukraine, and I think that he is more close now to this situation.
Trump has repeatedly expressed his desire to end the war, but has previously warned that process would likely involve Ukraine giving up some territory, an outcome Zelensky has consistently rejected. In his post, Trump added Ukraine could maybe even go further than that, but did not specify what he was referring to. He also made no reference to Crimea, which was invaded and annexed by Russia in 2014. Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Trump said his position had changed after getting to know and fully understand the Ukraine-Russia military and economic situation.
Park Jong-han, the 82-year-old leader of the Unification Church, was arrested in South Korea as investigators probe allegations that the church bribed the wife of jailed former President Yoon Suk-yeol and a conservative lawmaker. The widow of the church's South Korean founder has denied allegations that she directed church officials to bribe them. The Seoul Central District Court approved investigators' request for an arrest warrant for his widow, saying she posed a risk of destroying evidence.
The Unification Church criticized investigators' attempt to arrest Han, noting that she appeared for questioning last week while still recovering from a heart procedure earlier this month, and accused them of disrespecting an internationally respected religious leader. Kim Ki-hee was arrested and charged last month on allegations including bribery, stock manipulation, and meddling in the selection of a legislative candidate. Han was questioned for nearly 10 hours and denied the allegations against her in brief comments to reporters. Han is the top leader of the church, officially called the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification, which her husband founded in 1954.
A Canadian investigation has found TikTok's efforts to stop children from using the app and protect their personal data have been inadequate. Hundreds of thousands of children in the country use TikTok each year, despite the firm saying it is not intended for people under the age of 13. The investigation also found TikTok had collected sensitive personal information from a large number of Canadian children and used it for online marketing and content targeting.
TikTok collects vast amounts of personal information about its users, including children. This data is being used.
The investigation was carried out by Canada's Privacy Commissioner, Philippe Dufresne, and privacy protection officials. At a news conference announcing the findings, Mr. Dufresne said the hugely popular short video platform collects vast amounts of information from its users, including children. This data is used to target the content and ads that users see, which can have harmful impacts, particularly on youth. He said that in response to the investigation, TikTok had agreed to enhance measures to stop children from using the platform and to more clearly indicate how their data could be used.
Chinese scientists have demonstrated that genetically engineered human stem cells can reverse key signs of aging in monkeys, marking a major step toward potential therapies for age-related decline in humans. The study was carried out by researchers from the Chinese Academy of Sciences and Capital Medical University. The team introduced a new type of human stem cell known as SRCs, created by reprogramming genetic pathways associated with longevity, including the FOXO3 gene.
Over a 44-week trial, elderly cynomolgus monkeys received biweekly intravenous infusions of SRCs. The researchers reported no adverse effects. The results revealed multi-system rejuvenation across 10 major physiological systems and 61 tissue types. Treated monkeys showed improved memory, healthier brain structures, stronger bones, and restored reproductive function. Tissue analyses indicated reduced brain atrophy, osteoporosis, fibrosis, and lipid buildup. At the cellular level, SRCs decreased the number of senescent cells, suppressed chronic inflammation, and boosted populations of progenitor cells in neural and reproductive tissues, even stimulating sperm production.
The answer for yesterday was B, buffeted. The small boat was buffeted by strong waves all night. Did you answer correctly? Now let's delve into today's news. Trump criticizes UN for failing to end wars. Number 1, tout, 极力宣传, 吹捧. Politicians often tout their achievements during campaigns. Number 2, shatter, 打碎, 粉碎希望, 信心等. The sudden news shattered her confidence. Number 3, expansionary, 扩张性的. An expansionary approach can help struggling businesses recover faster. Next, we have a multiple choice question for everyone to practice. Which answer would you choose? You can write your answer in the comments section. The correct answer will be announced tomorrow. Established by the United Nations in 1978, World Maritime Day is meant to raise awareness about the importance of the shipping industry and the vital contributions it makes around the globe. Each year, World Maritime Day has its own theme designed to encourage and motivate those within the shipping industry, as well as provide opportunities to inform others about it. And that's all for today's FUNDAY News. Be sure to tune in to FUNDAY News from Monday to Friday and click the link below to join FUNDAY for free. I'm Johnny Wu, your host. I'll see you next time.